7 weather with meteorologist Vivian Gonzalez.
Good morning, South Florida. Today we'll see less activity for sure, and right now starting off pretty quiet across South Florida with just a few clouds, and there are some areas of patchy fog, especially in West Broward. Now on the radar put together with satellite imagery, you can see that there are some clouds and a few showers off the coast. Some of these could work their way onshore, just a very small chance of seeing a passing shower this morning. It should be mostly dry for your morning commute. Heading into the afternoon, there's the possibility of seeing a general isolated thunderstorm, but most of the activity today that develops during the heating of the day will favor interior areas and southwest Florida. So here's a look at temperatures. Warm start, 80 degrees in Hollywood, 78 in Fort Lauderdale to 78 in Miami. It is currently 77 in West Kendall. And then around the Florida Keys, temperature readings here upper 70s to low 80s too. 79 in Key Largo, 80 in Marathon and Key West, with the breeze out of the east-southeast anywhere between 10 to 13 miles per hour. So we will have a disturbance, an upper low and a fading front, and high pressure starting to build back into the region. And that is why it is going to be overall drier today. So look for limited showers, for it to be a steamy one in the afternoon. Heading into our Wednesday, it'll be dry for most, but a lot of warmth will be around with high temperatures this time around into the upper 80s. And that's how we're going to finish off the week. Mostly dry with a beach breeze and introducing that risk once again for rip currents at area beaches. No advisories for boaters, seas building up to 2 feet for the Florida Keys. There are no advisories here. Coastal waters light to a moderate chop. And the next tide cycle, that is going to be high tide this morning at 7:04 for you in Key West. So for today, sun and clouds, an isolated shower possible early on. If we see any sea breeze storms, that'll be well inland into southwest Florida. Highs between 85 and 86 degrees, lows in the 70s, with your extended outlook South Florida calling for the week to finish off rather toasty. Heading into Mother's Day weekend, just plan accordingly because there will be a chance of seeing some afternoon storms. That's your 7 on 7 forecast.
Gonzalez in the Plex with what you need to know. Good morning, Viv.
Good morning. At least it's looking a lot better in comparison to yesterday. It's not going to be completely dry, but the coverage for showers and storms will be a lot less, and our steering winds will be coming in a different direction. So we have a disturbance in front fading, high pressure starting to build back into the region. So it will be drier throughout today. We do have a couple dotted showers that have been moving in on the breeze. We have one moving through central Miami-Dade. We saw some activity around coastal Palm Beach, but that has fizzled. The Storm Prediction Center, though, this time around, instead of a marginal risk, we went down to just a general risk of seeing a strong end storm. But it does look like shower thunderstorm development will be favoring interior areas in southwest Florida this time around. So our chance for rain is significantly lower. So right now looking at a 20% chance of seeing a dotted shower on the breeze. And then as we move on into the noon hour, temperatures climbing well into the 80s, upper 80s in spots by 3 p.m., especially for Miami. We're likely going to hit the high for the day around that time. Then heading into tonight, temperature readings in the low 80s. And coming up in my full forecast, I'm going to let you know what we can expect to close out the week. More details on that coming up in 15 minutes.